Tom Candiotti was fine before the game. Was out there taking his early batting practice.
The inning is over. First pitch. 2-0. A pitch. It is struck. One of the season. I'd like to start here for a while. He is running.
그 정도밖에 안 되는.
Ball's back in Georgia.
라이트 샌더스 스윙 스윙 스윙
뭔가 이상이 있어요.
같은데요?
몸에 이상이 있어요.
컬인가요?
박찬호를 정밀 진단한 결과 허리 근육이 파열된 것으로 판명돼 한 달 동안 재활 치료를 받아야 한다고 밝혔습니다. 미국 프로야구 샌디에고의 박찬호가 장출혈이 재발돼 오늘 예정된 선발 등판이 전격 취소됐습니다.
이거는 저는 주전 지난해까지 보스턴 레드삭스에서 활약했고요. 선수들을 반으로 갈랐는데요. 투 스트라이크 원볼.
좋습니다.
스트라이크 쳐집니다.
코리안 특급으로 메이저리그를 누볐던 박찬호가 소속팀 뉴욕 매치로부터 사실상 방출을 의미하는 지명 양도 통보를 받아 충격을 주고 있습니다.
그분이 유일하게 제 정신적인 지주자였거든요. 늘 저한테 얘기할 때는 어깨에 손을 얹어주고 얘기를 하시고 늘 제 얘기를 존중해 주시고 늘 잘할 때나 못할 때나 엉덩이를 이렇게 때려주시고.
다저스에서 마이너리그도 어떤 계약이든 해준다면은 한 번 더 도전해보겠다.
미국 프로야구 LA 다저스의 개막 선수 명단에서 빠졌던 박찬호가 메이저리그로 복귀합니다.
커쇼 투수 때문에 박찬호가 선발에서 부여를 했습니다.
On the mound for the Dodgers, the 20-year-old wunderkind who pitched so very, very well in his debut against the St. Louis Cardinals here. The manager. Game with the bases empty. Slider.
They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises.
The bench last night and hit a home run. This time he lines one off Blake DeWitt's glove. 3-2. Clayton ready, here he comes, swung on, and a high fly ball into deep left center field. That one is in the bleachers. A two-run home run by Jeff Baker. Fastball, little dribbler, won't be a play. And he does. It'll be picked up by Cook, the out to Herrera. Pulled back of first, backhanded by Helton, underhands to Cook. Oh. And a one-hopper off the glove of the shortstop Quintanilla. And the Dodgers get on the board.
fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine. I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside.
Aaron Cook, maybe the best pitcher certainly that the Rockies have had. On the mound for the Dodgers, the 20-year-old wunderkind who pitched so very, very well in his debut against the St. Louis Cardinals here.
The road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna run you while you drown.
Talking about numbers, the numbers 104 mark the number of pitches made by Clayton Kershaw, and that's enough for him. So after 104, he'll give way to Chan Ho Park. Outside of a line drive that got off the glove of Blake DeWitt, followed by a 10-pitch at bat, and Jeff Baker hitting a home run. Kershaw did well, but he had at least one man get on base in every inning, and that took a lot out of him. So here's Chan Ho working on Garrett Atkins. Ball one. Chan Ho resurrecting his career and has done very, very well for the Dodgers. Chan Ho in his 17th game, he is 2-1, earned run average of 2.4. One ball and one strike. Chan Ho Park has allowed just 4 earned runs in his last 22 innings. Picked up his first save way back in April. And here at Dodger Stadium, Chan Ho's earned run average is less than 1. It's 0.6. He also picked up a victory, his first one in 15 months, and it was against the Rockies back on April the 25th. You might remember that was a 13-inning game on a Friday night. That was his first victory as a Dodger since 2001. Garrett Atkins has grounded out and singled. Down he goes. So Chan Ho picks up a K, and the batter will be Chris Iannetta.
Number 20, catcher Chris Iannetta.
Iannetta has hurt the Dodgers. With the bat, he singled and walked, rode home on the home run by Baker, and made a perfect throw to throw out Juan Pierre and to end the 3rd inning. Strike. Iannetta also doing a good job, I'm sure, handling Aaron Cook. No balls, 1 strike. The boy from Providence, another strike, 0-2. He attended St. Raphael Academy in Providence and then North Carolina U. Scouts are always comparing ball players, saying, well, he reminds me a little bit of this guy, reminds me a little bit of that guy. Some of the scouts watch Iannetta, and they say it reminds some of them of Joe Girardi. 1-2. And, of course, Joe moved from behind the plate to become a manager. So Iannetta goes down, and Chan Ho comes in and immediately strikes out the first 2. And now Jeff Baker, who's the difference in the game. Good fastball that seemed to rise at the last moment. Good 4-seamer. The swing right underneath it. Right. Kershaw had 5 strikeouts. Chan-Ho nails the first 2 here in the 6th. Breaking ball strike, 0-2. Chan-Ho, besides that fine earned run average and the fact he's been so tough here, came into the game doing a balancing act, the same number of walks as strikeouts. And he comes in and strikes out the side. So with fastballs and sliders, Chan-Ho sets him down, but it's still 2-0 Rockies. Fastball, little dribbler, won't be a play, and it'll be an infield single. A modest thing, but thine own. He is not about to throw him back. When you're 0 for 22, as long as it stays fair and you get yourself a base hit.
Number 61.
So Chin-Lung Hu is aboard with a squib single, and the battle will be Chan-Ho Park with Juan Pierre on deck. Certainly the Rockies look bunt. Park has had only 3 at-bats this year. See if he can get the bunt down. And he does. It'll be picked up by Cook, the out to Herrera, and on the sacrifice, Hu advances to second. For the Dodgers, to get a runner to second base is news. Pulled back of first, backhanded by Helton, underhands to Cook. And a one-hopper off the glove of the shortstop Quintanilla, and the Dodgers get on the board. Making the Rockies feel at home, playing belly up to the bar, boys, from the unsinkable Molly Brown. Story, of course, that took place primarily in Denver. So now in the 7th inning, it'll be Omar Quintanilla, followed by the pitcher Aaron Cook, and then Willie Taveras facing Chan-Ho Park. That's right. Chan-Ho struck out the side in the 6th inning. Change off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. Quintanilla grounded out, hit into a double play, couldn't handle the hard hit ball by Kemp, and that meant a run. That's going to go foul. Aaron Cook, who is on deck, has had a very tough 2 innings. Cook made 45 pitches in the last 2 innings. He's made 97. And they'll be keeping a big eye out on him when he goes to the mound in the bottom of the 7th to face Martin, Loney, and DeWitt. 2-2. When Park struck out the side in the 6th inning, he did it with only 12 pitches. Little nubber foul ball. Quintanilla going back to try it again. So Clayton Kershaw went 5. Made a lot of pitches, 105 pitches, so averaging 21 pitch per inning. Clayton had 1 relatively easy inning, the 13th, when he made only 14 pitches, but he was in a lot of trouble, but to his credit, allowed only 2 runs. 2 runs and 5 hits. Struck out 5. 3-2 the count to Quintanilla. Rockies lead 2-1. We're in the 7th inning. As far as 1-run games are concerned, the Rockies have been in 22 1-run games, and they are 10-12. And that'll do it at Quintanilla. The Dodgers have been in 14 1-run games, and they've won 8 of the 14. Aaron Cook is kind of special, a strike. So Chan-Ho Park has struck out 4 in a row. Ground ball up the middle. Now, I'm not sure how Clint Hurdle feels about that. A pitcher has made 97 pitches who could use a little rest. Comes up with a 1-out single. If Clint had his way, of course, he'd have had the base hit by Quintanilla. But instead, Aaron Cook out there with 1 out, and the batter, Willie Taveras. Now, Taveras has already bunted for a base hit after striking out twice. There's another bunt, but it is what? Did it foul? Yeah. Foul ball. Willie will have to come back, try it again. Oh, and 1 hit by the batted ball while in the box, so just a foul. Aaron Cook at first, 1 out. 2-1 Rockies in the 7th. And a line drive knocked down by Chan Ho. He goes to first. Have to have a tag down there, and it's too late. So Chan Ho forgot. If Chan Ho goes to second, they get a double play. And by throwing it to first, that removed the force. Oh, they had to tag Cook, and he beat the throw. So the Rockies get a break in one respect. Of course, the other way, you could say Taveras lost a base hit to center. So either way you want to look at it, the Rockies wind up with a runner at second base. And the batter will be Jonathan Herrera.
Number 21, second baseman.
Boy, it happens so quickly. If you're a pitcher, it's pretty hard to just respond correctly every time. I think Chan Ho was happy enough to flag the line drive. Herrera is 0 for 3. Strike. Hitting just .226. On deck, Ryan Spilborghs, who has walked 3 times. So in a game like today, the Dodgers looking at Chin Lung Hu, good player, but they sure miss Rafael Furcal. They look at Luis Mazza at second base and they say, well, chance to rest Jeff Kent, but things would be different if Furcal and Kent were playing. And the Rockies live with it every day. No Tulowitzki at short, no Barmes at second. Instead, Quintanilla and Herrera. Ball 1. So both teams are short, and it's a tough 2-1 game. Herrera with 3 runs batted in. Rockies were 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. They've had a chance to open it up, but they have failed to do it. So close. 2-2 the count. Rockies 2, Dodgers 1. 2 out, 7th inning. Aaron Cook figures to be a tough man to score on a base hit. And there's the base hit, but Pierre was playing shallow, and they're not going to try to run him in. No way. So that kind of figured. So first and third with 2 out, and now here's Spilborghs, and the Dodgers have been pitching so carefully to him.
Number 19, left fielder Ryan Spilborghs.
Spilborghs with 3 walks. Herrera at first, Cook at third. 2-1 Rockies. Spilborghs has 23 runs batted in and 4 home runs. 3 walks today, 2 walks last night. He's also had 2 hits in the series. Spilborgh's hitting .310. Slider and a good one, 0-1. Kershaw Park against Spilborgh. Spilborgh's just 0 for 1 against him. Another slider away, 1-1. So at third, Aaron Cook. At first, Jonathan Herrera. Herrera 1 for 2 in stolen bases. And on deck, Todd Helton. Fastball, check swing for a strike. 1-2. Kershaw throwing hard, hit 95 on the gun. 2 runs, 7 hits for the Rockies, 1 run, 5 hits for the Dodgers. Check swing, he is struck out. So Spilborghs, who walked 3 times, strikes out here in the clutch. Rockies leave runners at first and third, and they lead 2-1. It's been a pitching duel, a 2-run home run by Jeff Baker way back in the 2nd inning. The Dodgers scrambling for 1 in the 6th. Clayton Kershaw went 5, did pretty well, made 105 pitches to wiggle off some troubles. Kershaw Park has pitched very well, 5 strikeouts in 2 innings, and Todd Helton, ball 1. For Aaron Cook, it looks like he's going to stay in. He's made 106 pitches. But in the 7th inning, he made only 9. So the pitch count for Cook, he had 118 pitches 2 starts ago against the New York Mets. Well, I guess Clint figures there's at least another 9 left in the bank, maybe a few more. 1-2 the count. 2-1 Rockies, 8th inning. Helton, Atkins, and Iannetta. Fastball off the plate. Todd single to the hole at short, tied up and jammed, hit into a double play, and grounded out in the 5th inning. Boy, he waits so long on a pitch, hits that foul. Hitters are always talking about waiting on the pitch, and Helton waited so long and then flicked the bat and hit it the other way, foul. The ability to wait that long and still be able to make contact. 2-2. Of course, with a lifetime batting average of .330, nothing he does is surprising. Pull foul. Fastball on the hands. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Dodgers next to see Colorado. It'll be the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd of July. That'll be a week after the All-Star game. Rockies will come back here starting on the 19th of August. Ball 3. Kershaw has given up 2 singles. Now 3-2 to Helton. Todd has a half a dozen home runs, 22 runs batted in. And not much of a swing on a fastball, and down he goes. Todd was undecided, I think. First thing he did after this swing is talk to the umpire. Just turned and said something. So the pitch was low and off the plate. And Todd very unhappy with himself. So instead of ball 4, he strikes out, and for Chan Ho, he now has 6 strikeouts in 2 1/3 innings. Fastball, ball 1 to Atkins. Garrett grounded out, single to right, and struck out. But the way things have been going with Garrett in this series, his base hit came with the bases empty. Ground ball, great stop by DeWitt to get him. That's an extra base hit down the line otherwise. So Blake DeWitt continues his sparkling play. And we have 2 down in the 8th inning.
Number 20, catcher Chris Iannetta.
Chris Iannetta will be coming up. Had the single off DeWitt's glove, then walked and struck out. That's some story, isn't it, about Blake DeWitt? Double-A, hardly heard his mention at all. Next thing you know, he's sent down to Triple-A. Garcia Parra has the leg problem. They say turn around and come back. Amazing. 1-1. And sure, it's one thing to have eye-popping play and clutch hits for a week or two, but Blake DeWitt's been doing it for 2 months. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to Iannetta. Slider off the plate, check swing, no swing. Paid attendance today for this Wednesday game at 12:10. Paid attendance 36,393, with of course a lot of youngsters here. That's the feature of a Wednesday afternoon game. 2-2. Fastball missed, ball 3. Chan Ho hitting 93 on the gun. Six of the 8 outs, strikeouts. Slider hit to short center. A trio of Dodgers. Matt Kemp. So a great job, somewhat of an inspiring job, turned in by Chan Ho Park. It's still 2-1 Rockies.